Sky Mobile sponsors the transfer window on Sky Sports News.
Well, Vinny was talking about the statistics that show the importance of Mo Salah to Liverpool over the years. Let's just take a quick look at those 187 goals he's contributed to the Liverpool success under Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, fantastic off that right-hand side with his left foot, isn't he? Also bringing assists. So with that, Mohamed Salah's Liverpool career, 81 assists to date.
And it's all about the trophies. So much of the discussion about Harry Kane was all about the trophies. Well, this is what he's done for Liverpool. Mo Salah, one Premier League, one Champions League, an EFL Cup as well, an FA Cup, a UEFA Super Cup, and the FIFA World Club Cup. He's won the lot, and Liverpool say he's staying.
Yes, Nick, Liverpool saying Mo Salah is not for sale. Now, we're not surprised that they are saying that, but if Salah was to go, what kind of impact would it have on this Liverpool team if Mo Salah wasn't in it? Looking at those numbers we've just seen. Flex.
Massive. Massive. At this stage of the window, he's irreplaceable. But even if it wasn't at this stage of the window, similarly to how Harry Kane is sort of indispensable at Spurs, you have to go in a different direction once a player like that leaves. There isn't another player in world football that you can get and say, this player can do what Mo Salah does. This player will directly replace the numbers, the goals, the assists, the goal contributions, the impact that Mo Salah has. These players don't come around very often in a generation, let alone in a transfer window. So it's all about planning. It's all about forward thinking. And when you do lose a player of that value, of that potential, then you have to have a plan. And you can't rush. I think the same with Spurs. They knew they were probably going to lose Harry Kane, so now they're going to look at what they can do. But for Liverpool, absolutely. Liverpool had a bad season last year. Liverpool are going through a rebuild. Liverpool have lost key characters in their squad this year. You look at Fabinho, you look at Henderson, big players within the dressing room, and James Milner, I'll add to that as a leader and a voice within there. A whole different midfield. You cannot afford to lose Mo Salah this late in the window. And I know people will say, everybody's got a price. I was one of the people saying along this time, what would it look like though? 150 million.
Well, look at Harry Kane as well. Tottenham said he is not for sale. Exactly.
And I get that. They had a price. But with what Liverpool are aspiring to do in such a short space of time and get going again, and no disrespect to Spurs, but with what Liverpool have done under Jurgen Klopp, if you keep Mo Salah and get the midfield right, which it looks like they have, Liverpool have a chance of competing for top honours again very, very soon. So they have to keep Mo Salah, and it's fantastic for Liverpool fans and for Mo Salah that he's decided, actually, I've still got more to give. We've seen with the likes of Neymar, we saw with the likes of potentially Mbappe, they're going for big players. Benzema's there. These are massive players. But Liverpool and Mo Salah have been the first to say, not yet.
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
He turned 31 in June, but Dave, do you think Liverpool still feel like they have a Mo Salah who's very much in his prime still?
Absolutely. I don't feel like there's any hint of any type of decline just yet. And when you think about Liverpool and their transfer business in the wider context of this window, I think nobody really saw the Saudi situation coming with Fabinho, with Jordan Henderson. I don't think they really planned to lose those two players this summer, and they've had to not just, do a minor operation on their midfield. It's had to be major surgery. And then you think about, well, who's actually doing the deals? They've got a temporary sporting director in there, but let's face it, Jurgen Klopp is the one that is driving the transfer business for Liverpool incomings in this transfer window. So for them to, I think Jamie Carragher even said himself that it's been a bit of a mess this summer. That, slightly embarrassing situation if you want to look at it that way, with Caicedo, with Lavia. So it's not been great for Liverpool this summer. It's been difficult. And for them, at this point, to lose Salah, it's incomprehensible for them.
I would say Salah's that would be a huge loss for the Premier League as well. I actually think that, Messi's in a world of his own, obviously. Salah's the closest thing the Premier League has had to Messi in terms of playing style and his numbers. He'd be a huge loss to the league, not just Liverpool.
Liverpool fans, we'd love to hear from you as well. Get in touch with this big conversation we have going on this deadline day. Use the hashtag Sky Deadline Day. Let us know what you think. Were your club right to reject that £150 million bid for Mo Salah? Were they right, Flex?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because, like I said, with limited time, who on earth would they get with what we have? It's not there now. Was it 13 hours? Did you say 10 hours?
10
hours. 10 hours. I'm trying to add some more time.
Less than 10 hours.
I'm trying to get more hours for Amrabat. We need more hours. More hours. I'm trying to think of my own in the back of my head. But on a serious note, they can't afford to lose him. Mo Salah is still in the peak of his powers. There's no decline. Like, you can say what you want about Liverpool falling off last season and not doing what they wanted to do, and an aging midfield and people carrying injuries. You can't point that criticism at Mo Salah. His numbers were still high. His impact was still there. And I keep reiterating it, they just could not afford to lose him this late. Earlier in the window, potentially.
Still no.
But I'm talking about in terms of what we're talking about in the business and the football side of it. If they looked at it and said maybe we can spread that money out, and Mo Salah wanted to go under different circumstances, maybe. But what my point is that definitely not now. And what I will say about Liverpool actually is, you spoke about. And Jamie Carragher sort of at different times has said, it's been embarrassing for Liverpool, and, people getting onto the ownership. Are they backing Klopp? Where's the rebuild? Where's the midfielders? Starting off really early with Szoboszlai and McAllister. By the end of the window, when you add the Caicedo situation into it and where were they going to turn? By the end of the window, keeping hold of Caicedo, getting Endo in, who's a slightly older player but very experienced, a Japanese international, and then adding Ryan Gravenberch, you're then saying, actually, Liverpool have done really, really good business, and they should be really happy that they've of all of their bids. And then this kind of just puts the sprinkles on top. And on top of that, you're not getting Salah.
So you don't think it'll be a nervy 7 days then until the window in Saudi Arabia closes for Liverpool fans? We're going to have to head out there, by the way, guys, to do some live shows and keep an eye on this Mo Salah move.